Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very important announcement.
No!
They used to play waltzes and polkas. Now all of a sudden they turned black and they're playing D'Angelo. They're playing the Sly and the Family Stone. Great people on both sides.
Stop it! Why?
It got your attention, didn't it? Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Do you have feelings, Anisha? We'll get to that. Listen, this is a jam called Saturday. How's everyone feeling right now? I'm working on it.
They turned black.
I just like how he says that.
I can't.
They turned black.
Everyone, they turn black. Why would anyone say it that way? Anyway, this isn't what this is about. What this is about coming together and sharing good musical experience and camaraderie, right? Are y'all ready to do that tonight? Are we ready to have a good time and make some music? I don't believe you. Can you do you want to make some good ass music tonight? Okay. All right. Say it with conviction. All right. So those who are not aware, we start the night out with a little intention setting, a little discussion, and hopefully some hands-on practical practice of how we can do better, be better in these musical experiences. So I'll try to keep it brief, but I have a couple things I want to say. If you've been here in the weeks aforementioned, what's that thing called? The past. In the past. If you've been here in the past, we were just discussing last week how you have to truly believe, not just say there are no wrong notes, but truly believe there's no wrong notes. And why that's important is because that's a key to, from my perspective, a key to musical freedom, right? Because, so now here's what I'll say. I want to contextualize these situations, these workshops. There's like two sides of the game I think we're all working on, okay? So there's like the practical side, the muscle memory, you know, the regimented practice piece of it, which we all, I mean, you know, if you want to get better, you got to do it. This is what it is, right? And then there's the other side of it, which is where I feel like, I'm like, guys, hear me out, please. But like breaking out of the matrix, because a lot of the things that we think are a physical barrier in our music practice, it has to do with our philosophy, conscious or subconsciously, about what we're doing. So that's kind of what I try to explore in these workshops, and I hope it, you know, I want to try and make it earthbound. Like, I don't want to get so abstract that it doesn't have like practical application, but I do feel like you can go on YouTube and look, you know, they can tell you what a Lydian dominant scale is. Like, you know, there's like resources for that, but these conversations I don't hear as often, and low-key I think they make a big difference in every single one of these nights. So let's talk about that. How do we meet the middle, the practical and some of these abstract, breaking the mind apart in a positive way? So where to start? Well, let me just make sure I'm not talking shit. So who here practices?
Me.
Do you have a practice? Very good. Most people. Who doesn't practice? Sorry, that sounds really accusatory. Who doesn't practice? Who amongst you does not practice on your chosen instrument? I didn't mean for it to sound so accusatory. You know, it's your life. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? Like, really. But there is a lot of practical use to that. Like, you know. In balance, though. Y'all ever seen the movie Soul? Nanisha, have you seen the movie Soul? Yeah, that movie fucked me up a little bit because, you know, spoiler alert, but like, you know, it's about this dude, he's a musician and he dies, and then he realized like he spent most of his life like trying to do the thing instead of doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was spending so much of his time trying to be in the zone, be in that space, that he was not actually interfacing with life. Which I think, honestly, that's a big reason I do this jam. That's what I want us to do. I want us to be able to like access musical enjoyment and growth, but then also like remember that we're here together. You know, that it's about humanity first. That's the first jam amendment. But that's a new thing. I didn't come up with that, guys. The jam amendments. There's 10 jam amendments now, and that's the first one, which is like, you know, people first. Okay, so what I want to say? I want to say that I think this is going to be fun. What I want to do in an exercise, because we've been talking about, like in the past, like I was saying, it's like there are no wrong notes. But like, how do you actually practice that in a way that's meaningful and you absorb it in your body, right? So another way to say that is the relationship between in and out. Okay, people in the music community qualify things that sound, I guess. Jadon, how would you term now? How would you like quantify in? What is being in to you?
In, I guess, without sounding super theory shit about it, it's basically just playing what's in key, playing what sounds appeasing to the ear. It's something that you kind of want to gravitate your ear towards, even if you don't know what music there is. If it sounds pleasant to you and it sounds pleasant to everyone around you, you're gonna want to gravitate toward that. That's playing in.
That's in.
Yeah.
And to you, is that an absolute or a subjective? Like, what is in? How wiggly is in your opinion?
In can be subjective depending on where you are with it. So like, there's certain notes that extend past what we would know as like a scale.
Right.
Certain notes that sit outside the scale. And some of those notes can sound really good. But then there's also, it's like, I mean, I didn't want to get theory about it, but let's say you're playing like an 11th or something.
Come on, 11th. That's right.
They're playing an 11th, or like 11 by itself sounds weird as shit. If you're playing a C11, like just a C11, it sounds weird. When you make it a sharp 4, or you make it sharp or flat, then suddenly now that sitting outside of the scale sounds good.
Right.
So there's certain notes that work within a scale, there's certain notes that can work, but also notes that, I guess nothing really shouldn't work. It's just a matter of what works and then what works better than others.
Yeah, and I think better comes down to context.
Right.
Because what I'll say, and as we're exploring this music tonight, I think we have these maybe natural and unnatural biases towards certain feelings, because some things, they're just more comfortable. Something that just sounds happy, we're like, okay, cool, everything's fine, right?
Yeah.
But life is everything. And sound, music gives us the ability to talk about everything, to get into the full emotional spectrum. So when people are like so obsessed with making things sound good, shit ain't all good all the time, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I think we can get back to good by like looking at the shit that we were not looking at, right? Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes shit feels like this. I feel like that sometimes. I'm sorry, I don't know if y'all feel like this, but sometimes I feel like this. And that's hard. That can be rough, I gotta like move some notes around in my mind, so I can get back to being consonant, to being back in, right? Okay, so we talked about in for a second. Anyone want to tell me what out is? What is being out?
You gotta get it. You gotta go pick up some more stuff.
Wait, hold on. Okay? What do you think being out is?
I mean, like try to discover what works for you, and like at the same time, like try to create something into something, and present that to the audience to see like how for the audience. And I think that's something that's like hard for like everybody. Not like every word could fit with like certain words. You know what I mean? Some of it might work, some of it doesn't work. Depends what you're lying about.
I like that answer. I like that. Can we get some finger snaps for Rich on that answer? Yeah, okay, well, I really like that answer. Anyone else have any other interpretations? What is being out? What's out?
I was playing lead guitar one time, and I'm going up the scale, and then I knew when something was coming, and to say what I really felt inside, when I got to that last note, it couldn't be the note in the scale. It had to be a little flatter than it. So I just hit that with all of its worth.
And so that's out.
Yeah, I knew that note. I didn't know in the moment, but I know now that's out, that note.
Right, okay, so, yeah. And I guess the point I'm trying to make here is like, music is greatly about that relationship, in and out. You commonly will probably hear tension and release. That conversation, like how much tension and how much release. If you have all release, that's boring. Sometimes it's peaceful and serene. Sometimes a nice in moment, just real, you just sit on that. That's great too. But again, at least from my perspective, music is it's an extension of life, not the other way around. Like, art imitates life, blah, blah, blah. So, like, I want to talk about everything, because I experience everything. You know what I mean? Janon, just curious, how would you play depression? Like,
Damn.
like if you had to play depression, like if you could think, like what kind of chord do you think is depressing?
That's tough. I mean, I guess anything that sits within minor, diminished kind of sound is something that, because like whenever I think of something minor, I think of sad. Whenever I think of something diminished, I think of peril and fear, like unknown. So it's like a lot of stuff that functions within that realm of just like minor sadness, because our brain naturally will associate major with happy, happy and resonant and peaceful.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I guess what I'm saying is, and I even think there's something to be saying about voicing, right? Like, I feel like depression or these things, anxiety, like they can feel like compression, right? Like a lot of, it's close, or it feels, or claustrophobic, or, you know what I'm saying? And that's my interpretation, right?
Yeah.
And we don't have to spend a lot of time talking about depression.
Yeah.
Unless we want to. You guys want to talk about depression?
Woo!
Woo! Well, okay, all I want to say again is like, yeah, that's the exploration I want to get into, and I want to get into some a little exercise to explore in versus out, because again, I would qualify usually in a lot of time as our comfort zone, and that can be subjective depending on the person, but we have a comfort zone of the spaces we think like, okay, is this okay? Do I sound good? Let's stop that, please. Please stop it. Why? Why does it matter? Honestly. What is sounding good? I'm trying not to get too existential here. Like, what is good? You know what I mean? What is? You know what I'm saying? Like, who determines this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, we do, I think. Individually, we determine that. So what if we changed our opinion and we allowed space for everything within the musical palette to be good, quote unquote? Okay, let's try and bring this to earth. Okay, so I need some volunteers. Don't you love when someone asks for volunteers without any context? Like, you have no idea what they're gonna ask you to do, and there's a lot of trust there. Anybody brave?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I wanna do. Renisha, you're also volunteered.
Timeout.
Right. Okay, pick your weapon. Maybe you play guitar primarily, right?
I play
you play a lot of things.
I play harmonica too.
Okay.
That's easier.
Okay. All right. If it's easier. So now here's what key are we in? Where are we in?
D.
E.
D.
D. Okay.
D.
So first.
You play an A because I play cross heart. That's for blues.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I like where this is going. So I would play an A. Ah, that's true. Okay, I see. Okay, so first let's do this. I want to challenge us to let's all do something what we consider in, a few of us, but then I want us to, we gotta go out, baby. I want us to sit in those uncomfortable spaces and try and feel okay with that. Like, don't try to get back to safety all the time. Like, don't automatically try to get back to land. Something else happens when we do that. At least that's what I experience. So let's try this. So first of all, okay, my friend. So give me a few phrases that you consider in.
That I consider.
Yeah, consider in. Okay, beautiful. Give it up for him. First of all, we're not going to get in a whole conversation about the blues, but those are the original. Those are some out motherfuckers. They emphasize the meaning and the feeling over all this other school shit that we've learned.
And you have to live the blues, and we all do.
Exactly.
So if
exactly.
you live the blues and you play the blues, so blues is like live the blues. There's like, everything's going wrong. Your lady leaves you, and it's also in country, but country people stole it from the blues guys. So.
Right. Anisha, do you mind? Can you get involved? If not, I'm sorry. I'm just jokes aside. If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you give me some in phrases for me? I'm gonna just play a chord and then you riff a little bit. We'll start there. Nice. That was pretty. Give it up for Nisha. Yeah. Okay, while we're here, sorry, I can never resist. Just a side note, I've been trying to figure out a way to just incorporate reverb. Like if I could carry this around with me, it would change my life. I think it would change everyone's life. I would like a cortado grande. That wasn't the exercise, Anisha. So now can we do the same thing? I'm gonna play the same chord, but I want you to try and not sing things that are inside.
Okay.
Can we try that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard. No, that's it. So go a half step in either direction. Nope, I went back in.
If you just keep, Okay, but so that's a little more challenging than you might expect. Anyone else want to give me something out? Not you.
I'll try.
That's fair.
You also.
That is fair.
Honestly, okay, fine. You want to show off? Give it up for Sarah Anjali real quick. She just came from a great performance. She's
No, I don't
feeling
know if
herself.
I want to anymore.
Go on, just a little something, a little something. That's my fault.
No, I don't know. Wow, that is hard. Look at my head.
That's wild. Curious.
Not bad. But this isn't this interesting though, because I'm actually surprised.
It was a little.
Yeah. It's and because we spend all our time trying to conform. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be, but it's true. Like we're okay. I gotta learn how to make everything sound pretty all the time. I gotta make it sound nice and comfortable and sonorous or whatever verbiage you want to use. But you were starting to go into some more abstract places.
But I was still like landing back and to like launch.
Yeah. You still felt like you needed to land before you could. So, but what does it look like to just stay there and to just own that space? It can be one note too, right? Like it doesn't have to be a bunch of stuff, right? But just ownership of that note. Do we have one more volunteer? Can we get one more person? Anyone interested? Santiago, my guy. Okay.
Yeah!
Giving Miles' last quartet. I see you. Okay. Herbie and Ron Carter and Tony Williams type beat. So, all right. So what's my point here? Again, I mean, that sounded awesome to me. You guys all sang beautifully. You all performed beautifully to me. Did that feel wrong to you? Be honest with me. Did that shit feel wrong to you? Anybody? Did it feel wrong to anybody? Okay, so we all agree, right? Didn't sound wrong. So what the fuck are we doing? Like, what the fuck are we doing in our own heads? That's the real point. What the fuck are we doing with our own heads that we're not allowing us to have the freedom of creation and of expression in the moment? And I say this because, and knowing full well I might be setting myself up, because sometimes shit gets really out and I'm like, God, please, can we? Sometimes I want to come back sometimes to earth. But the point again is this: if every note can be, I'm done with beautiful, meaningful. If it can have meaning, if it can be compelling, if it can rile up emotions, why are we obsessed with which ones we do? Why don't we just allow ourselves to put our hands down or open our mouth? Ah! and see what happens, what comes out, and where you are is where you at. You know what I'm saying? So the real challenge to me is, it's that relationship between the two, and being able to, at will, become more finessed and being able to decide how far you want to stretch that palette and that energy. You know what I'm saying? How tense do you want it to be versus how comfortable, how releasing, how inhales versus exhales, right? That's the conversation, but you need both. If you're exhaling all the time, you will die.
True.
You will die. Same thing if you inhale all the time. You will what? Die! Explode! Joy! I'm sorry, I've been watching too much DNC coverage, so now everything is just politically Oprah. Joy! Right. So, yeah, I want to encourage us to try and get out of our nerves and to allow us to just be in that conversation. For me, and this has been, I have to remind myself this shit all the time, but for me, that was a big breakthrough, right? Because then I'm not like, shit, what? Like, it removes that anxiety about playing anything. I can play anything. And my job is just to be able to be comfortable wherever I'm at. And then move it if I want to. I just decide, am I staying here? Am I gonna like double down on whatever this is? Or am I gonna like move? But then you're always in conversation. Does that make sense to you guys? Does it not? Who doesn't it make sense to? Does it not make sense? Anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
Is it better for the lyrics to be written first before you play the music, based on that?
Did you say for the lyrics to be written first?
Yeah, before you play the music.
Well, I definitely don't think it's a better or worse thing. I'm arguing for the opposite. I'm saying that whatever you do, you can make that have meaning, and you can speak to whatever emotion you want to in context. You know what I'm saying? So whatever word you say, if your word is Ottoman, you know what I mean? Ottoman. You know what I'm saying? Ottoman. You know what I mean? Ottoman. Sometimes I'm like, Ottoman. That's how I be. You know what I mean? Ottoman. Say it with me. Ottoman. Ottoman. Say it, Felix. You're fired. Everybody, give it up for the house drummer, Felix. Do you have like some rough history with Ottomans or something? Is there like... I'm talking about the furniture, not the like, that could get a little contentious. Even personally, Ottoman? Oof. I'm half Armenian, so... That could get rough. All right, so here's the point. Yeah, let's. I think we're about ready to make music. I do want to say one last thing before we start, because I always am like, break through the matrix. It's all an illusion, right? Like that's true, but please, for the love of God, help me and help yourself, and do the tangible work. And I hate now because we're in such a fucked up like productivity driven society. So it's very productive, and like as a result, everyone's trying to be productive, and now we have all these anxieties tied up with it. Like, do whatever the fuck you want to do with your life. But in terms of what's going to happen when we do things here, whatever you do at home makes a big difference. There's a hadith that says, trust in Allah, but tether your camel. Okay? And what does that mean to me? That means, be in the spirit, but don't be a dummy. You know what I mean? Don't just leave your camel untied. That nigga might run away. You understand what I'm saying?
I have a question.
Yes.
So, like, thinking of like practical application to the jam.
Yes.
I feel like it's hard to have the space or like know when to go out when you are playing or like singing along with like other instruments, right? So like how would you say we could try to make that cohesive? Like
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say this is the moment I feel old, because I'm not gonna say something cool and new. I'm gonna say listen. Like I'm constantly trying to listen better. Like most of the shit, you know how people say shit like, stand up straight. And we're like, yeah. Like most of the shit that you gotta do, we just don't do it. It's not that we don't have the information. It's that we don't deeply absorb that information. Like take it into our being. Like, drink water. Who drank water today? Okay, good. But not enough of you.
and not enough.
And not enough. Right. Like, seriously, water will save your fucking life. Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's and the same thing has to do with listening. How do we integrate that? So there's, like, understanding where you are in the picture. Like, are you fucking up, quote unquote? Or are we just not listening to each other? You know what I mean? Are you not being heard? And so then how do we communicate? I think that's the piece. Right? So my experience doing this for the longest, right? Before this, I used to do it by myself, little bleep bloops, make beats and shit. And one of the things that's cool about this environment is I don't know who's gonna come. So some people are what some people might call terrible. And some people might. They might call them terrible. And I was like, okay, I really said this is an open jam. So I'm like, okay, so then what can I do to make this sound as good as it can be, even if their pitch is really pitchy, even if they're like, whatever the problem is, like, how can I make this situation better? So I got in the habit of getting reflective of like, okay, because I think that happens a lot of times. We start blaming each other like, oh, they're fucking up, da 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 da. But it's like, all right, but what did you do? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times if a soloist sounds bad, it's not necessary. You could argue it's never the soloist's fault. If you have people who are accompanying you well enough, that shit can sound great. Even if they play something, especially if they play something really simple. You know what I'm saying? So bringing it into the realm of reality, Nanisha. So like, all right, is the scenario like you are performing and you're trying to figure out how to say let's go out versus in?
Yeah, or like if I go out, how do I make sure that it's cohesive with what the other instrumentalists are doing?
Well, let's try it. Come on. Practical aspect. Give it up for Nanisha real quick. Let's try it. Felix, you mind getting on the kit? Okay. No, you gotta. It's now or yeah. It's the real deal now. Okay, so why don't we try this? Let's try this. I want you to just try to communicate through your voice when we should be in versus when we should be out. Like, try to give us cues somehow. Let's see how that looks. All right. Still in C, baby. Okay, so before you go anywhere, how did that feel for you?
That felt surprisingly comfortable.
Amazing.
And I'm not usually comfortable going out.
So what do you think changed?
I think because you gave a lot of space, notes-wise, it gave me more space to go elsewhere. And I felt like we were synced, and so you could respond to where I went pretty easily, and vice versa. There were times I followed you.
Right. Okay, dope. Let's keep doing that.
Yeah.
Give it up one more time for Nanisha.
Remember Miles Davis said music is a space between.
There's a space between the notes, absolutely. And I'm a big acolyte. Miles. Yeah. That's gonna be key, space. In conclusion, right? Leave space for each other. A lot of music is kind of cool. I don't know if everyone gets into this, but it's a lot of waiting. It's a lot of waiting, sitting in the groove. I think when we're at our best is when we're sitting in it and we're listening and we're finding things to mirror and echo and oh, you know what I mean? As opposed to just going off on our own separate tangents all the fucking time, which, that happens too. Sometimes that's a vibe, but let's have a conversation. So tether your camel, nigga. Listen, tether your camel. Come in here, do the work. There's two types of work. So this is what I'm saying. I think the real homework is, again, do your exercises, but then also see how you can reframe your thinking. I have a habit of saying is anytime I've gotten better is because I've changed my mind. It's really true. I've changed my mind. I was like, oh, huh. And I was like, oh, that sounds better, or I like this better, like this, or this feels more aligned with what I want to create. And it was just because I changed my fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's the other piece of the work. Tether your camel. Okay, I gotta do this real quick. I have a fake, there's another way to say this. I have a fake sermon about this. It's gonna be very short, trust me. You may pray to God.
Hallelujah.
Many of us pray asking for things. Oh dear, just yes. Asking for things from the Lord. You may ask for a house. You may ask for a house, Felix. You may ask for a house. And you ask for that house over and over again, and what do you find appears to you but a box of nails, a hammer, and some planks of wood. See, because you have to meet God for God to meet you. You have to, you gotta meet him halfway, okay? We do the physical work. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry at all. We do the physical work so that we're out of the way of the process. If we expect to come here and magic to happen without doing the physical work, results may vary. But if we do the physical work and then also are able to surrender to, by the way, like I'm not like religious, but like even though I've talked about Allah and God in this conversation already, like I'm just saying like spiritually speaking, you know what I'm saying? If we allow space to surrender to that energy, the energy that we're sharing together, that's where it's at. So do a little of both, guys. Practice.
Yes.
And be in the spirit. You know what I mean? That makes sense to everybody? Y'all want to try that tonight?
Oh yeah.
Denisha, you set it off real nice, honestly.
Yeah, you did.
That was really nice. I think we should do more shit like that.
Yeah.
Come on. Give it up one more time for our house drummer, Felix. I'm gonna work on that sermon, guys.
No, that was pretty freaking damn good.
Thank you, bro.
Pretty
Appreciate
damn
you.
good.
This is my new friend B. It's good, bro. I'm gonna say good. Yo, give it up one more time for B with that good harmonicizing, as it's called in some circles.
Do you believe in divine intervention?
I would say yes. I would say yes.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Oh shit. Oh God. Yeah?
Absolutely.
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
have chills going up and down my spine from listening to you.
Oh, thank you, brother. Wow. Well, listen, there's a lot of energy in this room tonight, and I'm excited to see what we do with that. I felt it when I walked in. I was like, this is gonna be one of them. It has the juice. Okay, so let's jam.
It's organic.
Organic, baby.
Organic.
Non-GMO.
See where it's gonna come.
Non-GMO.
Listen. Oh, is it crazy? Or has the man... Sorry. Why is that crazy? Sorry. No, I'm not. I gotta stop saying that. I'm gonna... New Year's resolution right now. I'm not gonna keep apologizing. We're gonna start this jam. Are we ready to make music together? I'm excited. I hope you are too. As I said, we got Felix Ambach. He probably doesn't pronounce it like that. I have the extra. Ambach.
He literally did
Not registered.
No, it's not even his name really anymore. So, but he's the house drummer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out duo, and then we're gonna call people in. So real quick, I'm not gonna go through the whole like the prolonged versions of the jam commandments, the jam commandments, but I do have to say them. And if you have any questions, we will clarify. Right? 1, humanity first. 2, consent is vital in this space. This is a small room. Okay, watch your body. Watch what you're doing. Ask permission. Respect no's. Okay. 3, if you have a problem in this space, you can come to me or you can come to Mars. Everyone give it up for Mars. Okay. Sarah, are you off duty or are you?
I'm on partial duty.
Okay, you can partially go to Sarah as well. Give it up for Sarah. Partially. So yeah, speak up. If you have an issue, come talk to us so that we can rectify it. Okay, 4. This is an important one, y'all. You are in the band. Everybody here is in the band. Welcome. Have you been in a band? Has everyone in here been in a band before?
Yeah.
Well, you are now. You're in a band. Everyone in here is in the band. It's our collective energy that makes this thing possible. Really. Even if you're like taking a nap or you're talking, all of that is what comes to fruition on stage. So be mindful of that. So be considerate of your bandmates. Okay. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. 5. Practice self-awareness. Again, this is an open jam, but like, just try, like, you know, like just like think about like, is this the moment for me, or how can I best fit in this moment? Okay. You know, we're in different experience levels, and I think that's great. But just don't be nobody be a dickhead. That's another way to say it. Check your ego. That's number 6. You know what I'm saying? This is a space where we're in service to each other and the music. Okay, so like this isn't about being impressive and shit. Like, okay, number 7. Carry the motherfucking torch. I know I talk a lot, but after this, we just keep the music going on and on. Right? And we're just gonna keep vibing, but in order for that to maintain itself, you gotta carry the torch. There's a flame, right? And if we all just like get into switching out and shit, it can kill the vibe. So be mindful. Okay. 8. Less is more. Okay? Less is more. Please, God.
Real.
I'm getting stressed out thinking about it. Please, guys. So I said I wasn't gonna talk too much. Please. There's a lot of people on stage, so that means that even if all of us play one note, even if you could play more than one note, it's gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have 5 people all playing one note, guess what? That's a chord. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it all yourself, baby. Baby, you don't have to do it all yourself. We're interdependent here. Okay? Okay. 9. Dynamics. Please use dynamics. Don't overwhelm the vocalists. If the lead is getting overwhelmed, that means that we need to do something about it. Okay? Mm-hmm. It don't matter if they're being quiet. Get quieter. Okay? And then lastly, this is a learning space. So I just want you to know that is the intention. I want us all to have fun, but it does have the intention for us all to come together and grow. So, you know, I want you to leave here different than you came in some way. You know what I'm saying? I hope this discussion has been useful. And when we're doing this music, like, you know, we're going to try shit out and see what happens. Some things will work and some things will not. But it's all good in my book. Does that all make sense to everybody? Yeah, does it make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, are we fucking ready to go and play some music together now?
Yes. Thank you.
No, would you mind just getting, being battle ready? Would you mind? Yeah, appreciate you. Just battle ready, Locked and loaded.
Would you mind if I live streamed?
Sure, let's just, everybody live stream simultaneously, okay? Everybody. Oh yeah, I always forget to say this. Again, this is a free thing, but we appreciate any contribution. So, $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever you want to do. There's also Venmo and Cash App, the QR codes, and a Patreon. Extra goodies on there too. I have to say that it's really important so this thing can keep going. So we appreciate you. And if nothing else, join the IG page, or share clips and let people know if you had a good time. All that good stuff. Do I have your attention now?
And my annoyance.
I don't even know what's happening.
This is very loud sometimes.
Yeah, it might need it.
Yeah, I might.
You
There'll
might
be some adjustments.
the corner of my eye. I feel a second life, and I'm sure that it's me. I feel you watching. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget to listen. Keep it open up. 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 Keep it open up.
First of all, can we give it up for Sarah Anjali? Need I remind you that it was an all improvised experience. I'm very happy you have taken part. My goodness. It's not easy to bare your soul. Raw dog. No changes. Raw dog in this music, baby. So this begins the more open portion of the evening. Do know that if you want to get involved, you need to make eyes with me. Do not just hop on anywhere. Let me know and I'll fit you in where you get in. You know what I mean? But do not be shy. I want everyone to feel like they have time and space to expand here. My name once again is Arvin, and this is a jam called Saturday. Yo, Johnny. What's good, bro? Now that you in the Dirty 30 Club, I'm gonna talk about this a little more on the internet. But what is this about? Johnny, I have a theory. It's a celebration! 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 Someone get some napkins. It's a celebration! It's a celebration! It's a celebration! Celebration. It's a celebration. A celebration. It's a celebration of life. It's a celebration of love. It's a celebration of life. Sometimes I get bogged down in my own thoughts, in my own brain, on my own. Sometimes I get bogged down in my own thoughts, in my own brain, in my own. On my own. But what if I be minority? Majority to minority. Trying to change the ratio, the proportion. About to show you how I do it, forcing through the blood like the vein. All to explain how I do it, it's off the chain. Whether it's stainless steel or maybe rusted, it's never busted. Best believe it, this God that I trust in. When it comes to these moments, I'm just trying to be the vessel. I'm just standing here trying to wrestle with this inner demon that try to keep me in prison. what's mine. I'll be showing how I do it, changing paradigms with each one of these lines as our powers combine. And I'm finding the time for joy. I'm just playing, or simply just reiterating the things that I know. So many things I can't control, but I have a goal to go with the flow, but where the ocean takes me, never faking. I'll just be making each moment count. I mean, I don't know how many I have, so I'm glad, never mad. That's a lie. Sometimes I get down in the dumps, but that's why I let the beat pump until you shake your rump. For me, I'm about to show you how we do this shit pump to another level. Raise up the bass in the trouble. Come around the clean, you're the one in the shiver. With the note of this broken and war. Like I said, no, you never ever saw nothing like this. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. It's a celebration of life and light and everything I like with the day of the night. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. It's a celebration of love and light and everything that I like. People even just try. Am I right? Celebration, unity. Okay, keys 1 and 2, I see you. Appreciate you. I was pointing to the mic because I don't want people to get shy. I can ramble on, but I want everyone to get a moment. That could happen, yeah. Alright, so this is the point where I give a short disclaimer. We have a request. We have 2 keyboards and someone wants to play guitar. My God. So, that means we need to be sparing. We need to make sure we're listening. Or this could get real crazy and not in the way that I prefer. Okay. But why the fuck not? Russ, I like where you're going with that. wherever the horns are gonna reside, let's try to have sectionals. You know what I mean? If you're gonna horn together. You know what I mean? You guys have the right idea. You know. Oh yes. need to find each other. That's what this is about, ultimately. Finding each other. I like that too. But now let's make sure we can hear each other. We got Russ. Go ahead and play that part you were playing, bro.
have going on right now. Yeah. 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 Let me bust it like one time or two months a second. Come back with it when I bring the illa. Play it second. Gotta get it in the heartbeat. When I come with the ill shit, you all take a beat. I'm hot fire, desire, bring fire. Come with the ill shit, yeah, my black and fire. If you didn't know I like her, call me fire. Yeah, that queen be coming like hot fire. We take it to a new level, oh level. When I come down, not yellow. On the top, baby, you don't stop. And when I come down, I'm right rock. Yeah, I gotta get it, lay it down like a carpet, honey. When I come down with the MC, yo, I'm never bugging. I gotta get it, mommy. You know what it is. When I bring it down, baby, you know what it is. Come on now. We say a city. more than I can endure. 'Cause there's so much more. I'm just trying to endure. Yo, there's so much more. Yo, there's so much more. Yo, there's so much more. There is so much more. Yo, there's so much more. Yo, there's so much more. Almost much I can endure. Yo, there's so much more. I know, and there's so much more. Do you know? There's so much more. Yo, there's so much more. Once we get it more. Just stop at the front door. Word is around. Everyone's trying to be happy. I'm just trying to keep my head nappy. Be the nigga I am from the beginning to the end. No, I don't pretend. No, I just extend my reach. Teaching everyone. Doing sort of like preach. Nah, maybe reverse. Make it all black. Understand now. I'ma show you never go back. Nah, man, that's just Reaganomics in my brain. Hard to explain how I got this way. So, I guess I'll just play. I guess I'll just exist. I'ma show you how to do it. I'm the alchemist. Bringing all the in the door. Coming out the mist. Going in the mist. Yo, I never miss. Yo, I always hit the mark. Doesn't matter blindfold is light or the dark. Yeah, I got the star. Yeah, I got the spark. Yeah, I got the heart. Yeah, I just start. Yeah, I just ended. Yeah, I just branded this music like a weapon. Used in my discretion. Steady teaching lessons. Keep on guessing. Just believe I'm next with. It comes to this. Understand I'ma look me down. And it ain't right now. Doing time for the now. Tried to play soft, but now I'm loud. Tried to play soft, but now it's loud. Yo, what could it be? Yo, what can it be? Do I like to know? Yo, what could it be? Yo, what could it be? Yo, what can it be? Yo, I like to know. What can it be? Yo, what could it be? Yo, I like to know. What can it be? Yo, what could it be? Yo, I like to know. Yo, there's so much more. Yo, there's so much more. Yo, there's so much more. It is what it is, yo, it is what it is. It is what it is, yo, it is what it is. Yo, it is what it is, yo, it is what it is. Yo, it is what it is, but what could it be? What could it be? What could it be?
I like to think about possibilities. Like the I and I, the you and me. I like to let my mind wander and remember that we're made of stars. Matter of fact, did you even know that the sun is a black body? That's a physics term. And if you doubt me, Google that shit. I like to think about what is possible. I like to think I'm solutions to problems, and I like to think that I will never end. Cause my joy is eternal, my friend, my friend. I ain't got no when the stars shine. I like to waste my time dreaming. No, I like to stay and I'm steaming, yeah. You know, business is all strategy. So, life gon' be what it is, and it is what it is. But I like to think about what could be. Yeah, what could be. I mean, seriously, if you think about it, everything that's around us has never existed. It started in somebody's brain. It was all an idea. They said, ooh, I could make this thing. Like somewhere, someone's gonna value the thing that I want to create. And guess what? They did, because we all here. And look, you all playing on the shit that somebody else thought of one day. It didn't exist before. That's all I'm saying. And somewhere along the way, we got disconnected from imagining. They told us that dreaming was a bad thing, that if you procrastinated, you were being lazy. But I'm gonna tell you, there is absolutely, truly an art to doing nothing. To being still and letting God speak to you, or just sitting still and let God work through you. I like to waste my time with my head in the clouds. Cause I know that my brain is thinking of possibility like now, tomorrow. The past is all the same moments. I think it's string theory. Exponentially. Like, there are so many stars, so many planets in the galaxy. How come you think there ain't room for both you and me to shine? I remind you all, the sun is a black body. It takes the radiation and emits light. So I let you know, I invite you to believe in the things that may only be within your sight. I like to waste my time thinking about what could be. They like to say it is what it is, but what could it be? I like to think about possibility. Like to say it is what it is, but what could it be? What's in your vision? Baby, tell me, what do you see? What could it be? What do you think? What could it be? What could it be?
Yo, you better give it up for her. Alright, vibe check first of all. How we feeling out there? We feeling good? Be honest with me, are we feeling good? Glad to hear it. What's good, bro? Good to see you. So, listen, we're gonna keep the vibes going, of course. This is a jam called Saturday. I'm your host. My name is Zaven. This is an open, all improvised jam. Can we get a big hand clap for all the amazing musicians who've done their thing thus far? Truly. It's not easy to create in the moment. But before we go on, I do have to do a little housekeeping. So, as you know, or may not know, okay, we're gonna have to give it some real low dynamics for this. This is important because I'm about to ask for money. Listen. This is a free event. However, New York is not. And in order for this thing to survive, not only survive, don't lose it entirely. Let's get something. Don't leave me out here naked. I charge extra for that. We're not doing that tonight. So the point is this. What's that? Yeah. Oh yes, pretty. Yes, very melodious. So my point is this. Of course, do what you can, but I never leave one of these nights. Sarah already got it. Next time? Okay, cool. But I find it really important to remind every Saturday that, you know, the power is in our hands. It's not somebody else. Hey niggas, I'm talking to you. Listen, I'm not talking at you, I'm talking to you. I want to be very fucking clear. I know a lot of y'all by name. Alright, bring it down just a little bit for me, and we're going to keep the vibe rolling. Okay, all I want to say again, I think it is vital and important, regardless of it is this space or some other space, any space that you believe in, we have to be active in our belief by doing something tangible for those spaces and those people that we want to see live and thrive. Did y'all niggas not hear? Listen. Do something tangible for the places, spaces, people that you want to see grow, that you want to see thrive. I mean, thoughts and prayers are nice and everything. But nigga, we all gotta eat every day. Okay? And until further notice, we have to use dollars to do it. And let me be clear, it doesn't have to be money. There are a lot of ways to help. Let me be really vulnerable for a second with you. Yo, this week I was like, last couple of weeks I'm like, do I want to quit? I mean, thank you. That's very nice, but I'm just being honest. And I'm not a nigga. I don't be going around like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't generally do that. But I was like, damn, do I want to quit? And if, yeah, I appreciate that, but you know what? You gotta ask yourself. You shouldn't be ashamed of the question either. Sometimes you gotta go. Sometimes things gotta change, and everyone may not understand that for you. But upon analysis, of course I don't want to stop. I love music. I'm dedicated to this. It's in my heart. What we do together, it enriches my life so much. But what I was seeing is that I was trying to hold it all on my back. I was seeing that I don't always know how to ask for help. I was seeing that we are in an environment that encourages us to cooperate. And even if we want to cooperate, we don't necessarily know how. So what does that look like? Because fuck the excuses. If you ain't got money, I ain't mad at you. I will appreciate any and every dollar you give. However, if you don't have money, I ain't mad at you. But if you say this is a dope situation and I want to see it live, there are a lot of ways to support. Tell two of your friends about it. Join the Instagram page. Join the Patreon for free. Do something that's not even going to cost you nothing but a moment of your time. And that means a lot to me. But beyond that, beyond me, fuck me. Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. I charge extra for that. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying, forget about this even. Go through your life and think about that. Are you prioritizing the people who feed you? Are you building up the people who build you up? I'm looking at my own life because, you know, as much as I like practicing scales, there are things that are more important than that shit. Did you know that? You know what I'm saying? I could be checking in on my friends. Actually, that might be more important than that shit. I could be having conversations. I could be uplifting people. I could get someone lunch. You know what I mean? Whatever. There's a lot of ways to support each other, but we have to be active in that practice. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Nigga, I said I'm talking to you. Does that make sense or no? I need a yes or a no, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it does make sense. Bring it down just one more second. And we're about to get back into this music. So please, again, Sarah came around with the bucket. Please contribute whatever you can to the cause. And if it's not money, you know what else you can do now to support. To support. Thank you. Oh, yes. I did tell you I charge extra. So, yeah. Guys, all I'm saying is please help because otherwise I'm gonna have to get a second job. Like I'm gonna end up at Chippendales if y'all don't help me out. I'm serious. Listen. Nigga, I operate on a shoestring budget, my nigga. Listen. Anyway, we appreciate you. And before you go, if you are interested in cooperating in a tangible way to this space, come see me or Mars or Sarah. And there's a lot of ways that we can all come together to help. You know, we need niggas to lift amps sometimes. We need people to go around with a donation bucket. We need all sorts of things, but it's when we all come together. That's what matters. All I'm saying is I don't want to quit. But if I keep trying to do this by myself, or too much, because I don't do this by myself, I want to be clear. I already have some wonderful people, including Sarah, including Mars, Joy be in the house, Adam be in the house. We got a lot of people, Marco be in the house, Clint be pulling up. I have a lot of support. But if this is supposed to be, because that's the thing, nigga, I could show up and just make music and keep it simple. But I wanted it to be a community thing. So if it's a community thing, it's gotta be a really motherfucking community thing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's do this together. All ships rise with the tide. All ships rise with the tide. If we hope to survive, if we hope to thrive, gotta do a little bit more. We need too much more. I know we live in a society that encourages selfishness, narcissism, mental prisons, indecision, thought paralysis. But what if we didn't center economics over each other? What would change then? That's what I'm asking. I wonder. It's kinda fucked up, Sarah, cause I need this shit, but I wanna quit this shit and just exist. I'd like to leave town occasionally instead of working all damn day and night all the time. For my mind, for my body and soul too. You know, I think you know, I think we know. I just wanna float. Don't wanna be under your control. No, no. Listen here, George, you bitch ass nigga. Listen here, George. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, George. I don't think I can take no more of this. This piece of paper isn't even worth much anymore. Inflation. Hey, did you know, like, in our parents' and grandparents' generation, it was like, this is crazy. It was like $50 for rent And one gig, one gig, bring it down a little, one gig was $100. Think about that. One night in the 1920s, what the fuck? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. $100 in 1920. No wonder they had so much money for drugs.
Hey, the drugs are expensive.
I could have a Harlem Renaissance too if I had all of that free time to write and practice. Where'd George go? George, wherever you went, you bitch ass nigga. There you are. I'ma quit you, George. I'ma quit you. I'm done with you, George. You're not gonna bully me no more, George. I'ma live my life, nigga. Okay? I'm about to spend good times with friends in a park. Or maybe go on a day trip somewhere where there's a river. That's right, George. I don't want to see you no more, George. Don't you think I deserve some joy in my life? Don't you think we deserve some joy in our lives? You deserve good. You deserve good things. Shout out to Olivia. You deserve all the good things that this life has to offer. You deserve anything you desire. You deserve love. You deserve time. You deserve more time. As much time as you require. This is your experience to live. There's more than this. By George. This is called boundaries, George. I can't change, George. I can only change myself. George is always gonna be George. Lincoln too. Let me talk about this bitch ass nigga. Everyone acts like he liked black people. That was an economic decision. Y'all can hang out together if you please. Anyway. You deserve a good day. You deserve. Yeah, let's do it. I deserve good days. 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 let's keep the vibe rolling. Anyone, raise your hand if you might maybe want to get on the mic. I think I've said quite enough. Okay, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Let's see over here as well. C4. Yes, please. Yes, please. Are you in the mood now or later? Okay, we'll chill out and we'll get there. How you doing, brother? We had an offer for guitar if anyone wants to get on guitar. If not, we can just not. Thank you, brother. Oh, you want to get in there? I'm still going to take them, Bobby. Go on, Bobby.
I will be by your side. Oh Lord, there is a light that shines special for you and me. Oh no, 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 my sympathy before they pass me by. Oh Lord, you got to look at the other side. No, 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 I forgive you. You have to take
let's simplify it just a little bit. I want us to center ourselves. We have a lot of powerful energy in the house tonight. A lot of very talented people. A lot to say and express. All right, remember that. You are on now, my friend. Let's center. Let's find each other. Okay, yeah, we can drop the beat. This is what we're gonna do now. Are you capable of doing something now, or are you still figuring it out? Okay, so we're gonna come back to you. This is technical.
Go ahead, Clint. No, go ahead, Clint. I think we need a little break.
Do you say we can we play?
I'm gonna go home and go to sleep already. I got too much.
I would like us to play. All right, for now, why don't we just have Johnny, Clint, and Marcus on the drums. And then we're gonna build. Okay, Erica Badu type beat. I hear you. All right. Again, we had some asking. So you said you're a singer. Would you like to? You interested? No pressure. Give her some encouragement. Come on. Give it up. Show some love. always be minimalist when we have so many harmonic instruments. Let's make sure to leave space for the vocalists. Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly for me too. I like my space, I like it wide, 'cause what I do with it is so divine. I like my space, I like it wide, 'cause what I do is so divine. I like my space, 'cause when I have it, I dream again. My mind, my spirit can think. I like my space, 'cause when I feel alive is when I have some space to think. I like my space, I like it wide. I like my space, I like it wide. I believe in us when we listen to each other. I believe in us when we look at each other. I like my space, I like it wide, 'cause what I do is so divine. I like my space, I like it wide, 'cause what I do is so divine. You feel that? You feel that space? Let it simmer, let it sit. You feel that space? How does it feel to be in this space? I like my space, I like it wide. 'Cause what I do is so divine. I like my space, I like it wide. 'Cause what I do is so divine.
Get up for Sarah Angeli. That's right, you deserve space. Divine space. That's what we do. That's what we do. All right, so we got plenty time to keep the vibes rolling. But I do have to say one last thing. I realize, a lot of niggas come late. I spent all this time trying to like say, hey, here's how we communicate, and here's the culture here, and da-da-da. And then niggas are like, and then they pop in, and then they just do the same shit that we do at the same at other jam sessions. So I'm gonna really quickly run through it again. So we remember what the fuck we're here to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. Too many things happening at once. Too many things happening at once. Too many things happening at once. Too many
many things happening at once. Too many things happening at once. Too many things happening at once.
Humanity first. Here, it'll sound more poetic if I put reverb. Humanity first. Music follows, not before. This is not just a metaphor. It's good to see you. It's good to be amongst friends. Humanity first. Don't forget we're in a small enclosed space. And as such, I need you to remember. Stay in your bubble, just stay in your bubble. Communicate if you have to be in someone's space. Consent, 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 consent. Speak up. Not just on the mic, but the concerns of your soul. The concerns that you have while you're here. We want everyone to be able to exist without fear. Is that clear? Don't act weird, right? I mean, act weird, but don't act weird.
Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird. Nothing weird like that. We're gonna run through it real quick, bro. You're in a band, we're in a band, you're in a band. Practice self-awareness, self-awareness, self-awareness. Gotta do that one more time. Practice self-awareness, self-awareness, self-awareness. Check your ego. Check your ego. I'm not interested in you being impressive. I'm trying to serve. You trying to serve? Are you trying to serve? Are you trying to serve? Check your ego. In service to the music and each other, sisters and your brothers. Yeah, be the time. Stay in our pocket, stay in our pocket. I like this one. It's called Less is More. It's called Less is More. Wait, what is it called? It's called Less is More. Okay, one more time. It's called Less is More. Less is more. Less is more. Come on, Alright, that's it. Any questions? Any questions? so fresh, so clean. Give me a moment, yo, I'll tell you what I mean. I ain't trying to be mean, but I ain't just trying to fit in the scene. I ain't trying to be nice, but I'm trying to be kind. In fact, one of a kind. The way I speak my mind, my body and soul. So many things I said that I can't control, but I have a goal. I'm reaching for gold. Maybe platinum or wrong, the level I'm on when it comes to the song. I must be right because I'm not wrong in this. I'ma show you how I do it, never miss. I mean, it's kiss of life every single time I touch the mic. Touch this microphone off the top of the tone. Understand I don't think anyone to condone what I'm doing except myself. Gotta find my own ethics. My own ethics. Got to show you how I do it, how I go and hit it. Get closer to alignment when I find it. And past your confinement when I do this thing. I'm about to show you how I enter the ring with the knuckles up. I'm ready to brawl, I'm ready to ball. Doing this for all of y'all and myself as well. Yo, I've been through hell, so I'm elevating up to heaven. I've been through hell, so now I'm elevating up to heaven. I said that kingdom of heaven is here on earth. I wish someone told me that on the day of my birth, so I could make this better and never ever worse. I mean, I'm trying to create my own universe, make my own multiverse of madness. Understand now, but not an actor or an actress. This ain't Cumberbatch, this is I've been with the last kid when it comes to this shit. Oh God, forgive me for all mistakes. I mean, I was put here in a traumatic situation, deep state of contemplation and a heart racing, trying to bring in the spiritual information. Understand why the enemy's getting imitation. They calling our ops, yo, I'm coming out of the box. When it comes to the way that I do it, simply adopt to moment I'm in. Understand I'm bound to win, never to lose. I'm dropping the jewels for all of yous and yous and yous and yous. In these pools, I mean the ocean deep like that. Got to show you how I do it every time I scat, and that's a fact.
That's a fact. I'm sitting down because I'm cool like that. Yeah, you know that I see that cat like in the back of the cell with my head going front and back. Everybody sitting from the front to the back. Lucky when you add the word you're in the air if you really out here. You're. That's right. I'm gonna talk about that. No, I'm feeling Brooklyn all day, even though I be really wildin' on the train all day. It's taking like 3 hours at this point to go home. I don't even care, cause it's really worth the investment. In my time, I'm here for the long run. Ain't going nowhere, strong like candle wax. Even though I burned that bitch, really come back. Always hitting with the fire, always going higher. Wanna sit, darling? I'm a gentleman, really get the heart of it. You know, I live days in the funky, the deep down in the funky. Always gonna get deep down, dirty with it. Maybe I'm a wrestling champ.